Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Francesca Moi, the founder of Empowering Virtual Solution, and every month I come here to share a success story with one of our beautiful, amazing clients to showcase what's possible when you get the help and support of someone that can really take all those weights off our shoulders. So today we got an incredible guest, someone that is really passionate about their business, and we're so grateful to be able to help them and support them grow even more. So everybody give it up for Loren.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
Hi, Loren. Thank you so much for joining me.
That's okay. Good to be here.
Loren, tell me everything about your business first and foremost. So what's your business? Pretend that I know nothing and tell me everything.
Okay, so my business is Allied Admin Partners. We are formed to help allied health and NDIS providers do all their admin and compliance for NDIS. It's very tricky out there trying to navigate NDIS. They do a lot of changes often and with not a lot of, information to make these changes in practice. So that's why we're here to help. I have a team of 7 and it hasn't always been that way, but yeah, we've gone really, it's really increased over the last 12 months. And so, yeah.
How long have you been in business?
A few years, but there is a story behind that. We did actually try and start about just over 7 years ago, but the world didn't understand the virtual side of things. It was long before COVID. So the business managers out there and the business owners, they didn't understand what virtual meant. And so it didn't really pick up. But it was only until after COVID, when COVID hit and people were forced to work from home, that people started to understand what virtual meant and what it was like to have people work from behind a computer screen at their homes. And that's when it kind of all took off. But yeah, it took COVID to make that change.
COVID has been a change for many, many businesses, right? In the good or in the bad, some of them, right?
Yeah, exactly. And for my instance, it's been really good. Bad circumstances, but really good for my business so that everyone could understand what virtual meant. The amount of times I was asked if I was that little bot that comes up when websites come up, I had to tell people, no, that's not me. I'm not sitting behind there. Yeah. I actually do everything that somebody does sitting in your front reception or in your office or your business manager. We just do it virtually.
Oh my goodness, I love it. So Loren, tell me something, like who's your ideal target market? Who's the person that will go, I need Loren?
It's NDIS providers and allied health providers. So a lot of sole practitioners reach out to me. They want to be out there doing the work and helping the clients. And unfortunately, a lot of those providers are stuck doing so much paperwork, so much admin, booking, doing cancellations, invoicing, all of these things, as well as the NDIS compliance stuff, and they just don't understand it. And it's so much information and there's so many reports they have to do for the NDIS. And we want them out there. We want them helping the clients. We want them doing what they're passionate about, not the admin side. So that's where we come in to help. Yeah.
We say stay in your lane, right? You're a business owner. You're good at something. Don't try to do everything. Get people, delegate. And this is exactly what you do, which I absolutely love. So tell me something. What helped your business grow in the last year?
Last year? Look, it started
the last 12 months. Yeah.
Last 12 months. Yeah. So it started with word of mouth, which was fantastic. Some of my regular clients had been telling people about me, and so they've reached out, and that's what's helped it grow. But then it was getting my own team. I wasn't going to be able to do it myself. And when I started to get really busy, I was working ridiculous hours. There was a few nights there, 2:30 in the morning, that I was actually going to bed and then getting up at 6 o'clock to start again.
Oh
And
my goodness.
I was going to be burnt out if I kept doing that. So that's when I was told about EVS, and I reached out to you guys, and it's been wonderful. But yeah, it's that's what's created, I guess, my growth and been able to. I've got so many things in my head as a business owner of different services I want to offer and how I want to help the people helping. And I can't do that without help because, as you said, stay in your lane. I'm not a marketer. I don't know social media. I don't know all of that. And that's where you guys have been able to step in and help me, because I couldn't have done it unless I had the support of someone who's trained in that kind of field.
I love it, Lauren. It's so good to hear that our team were able to help you. So, how many VAs did you hire? How did you make the decision? So, tell me more about all of that.
Okay, so I was advised to reach out to you guys, EVS, and I didn't have my doubts. I'd used actually another like Fiverr before, and bad experience. So I was a bit offshore. I wasn't quite sure, but I thought, no, they've come highly recommended. I'll reach out to you guys. And all the meetings that you guys had beforehand, the personality profile, all of that, I thought, these guys know what they're doing. This is really good. So we had meetings, we had all that. And then first interview I hired, which was awesome. And that's the beautiful Nix. And she's been with me. I can't even tell you how long she's been with me because it feels like she's been with me from the beginning. She knows me that well.
And instead, how long she's been with you? 5 months, 6 months?
Yeah, 5 or 6 months. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah. So not long at all, but it feels like she's been there from the beginning, which is awesome. So yeah, when you guys did the personality profile, I thought, oh, okay, we'll see where this goes. But Nix fits with me so well. The personalities just match. She knows when to push me if I need to be pushed for answers and decisions. And then she also has the skills and the knowledge to make some decisions herself because she knows the values of her business. She knows my goals for the business, and she's been able to just run with those decisions, which are fantastic, and they've helped me so much. And having her was just an absolute blessing that I went and got another one, Dodge.
So wait, so you started with her full-time or part-time?
Started part-time. And we went full-time within a month.
I love it.
If I could have her for longer, I
would. If I can clone her, right? And what does she do for you?
So she does my marketing. So she's social media, website, but she even helps out on our busy periods when I've got client work to do. So she's jumped in, helped out with a few things, which has been an absolute godsend. She's just, it's just brilliant. And knowing that she's there, that, she's doing all the marketing, she's doing all the social media, she's managing all of that. And then if she wants a break, she knows that she can jump over and do some admin stuff for me. And just knowing that as well is really helpful towards me, and also to our other VA, Dodge, who he's only been there for a few weeks, but he's going so well. And having two VAs from EVS, they talk to each other, which is fantastic. They help each other out and guide each other. So it's just, it's been so
I love it. I love it. That is so good to hear. So how long did it take your first VA to give value to you? So because you know how a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to hire someone because I don't have time to train them, I don't have time to spend with them, so I don't do it, right? So how long did it take you?
To be honest, she gave me value in the interview. She actually came to the interview with a document that she had prepared with advice about the website.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
So straight away, and that's why we went, no, that you're the person straight away. And since day one, she has been helping out, changing things on the website. We're actually currently in the process of rebuilding our website. So she's managing all of that as well. So yeah, it didn't take long at all for her to step in, and I could see value straight away, even in the interview.
I love it. That is so beautiful. So if you could go back to the when you started hiring, what would you do different? Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I did. I think I would definitely reach out to you first, and that's nothing. My other team members are fantastic, like they're great. I just about them. Your VAs, you're getting a whole team behind them that trains them in all the different software, that has regular meetings with them, and that takes that pressure away from me. Being that I'm super busy, it's just that extra, I guess, little bit of confidence that my team, the VAs, are doing what they need to do to help my business, because they are also backed by a supervisor as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then how did you decide to get a second VA?
Well, I just thought I just wanted all this stuff to happen. Like I said, I've got so many ideas in my head and so many more offerings I want to offer my clients and future clients and just people in the industry out there, that I can't do it on my own. I still do client work, and I love that. I don't want to give up that client work. I want to grow though, and I want to offer so many more things, but I can only go so far on my own. So I reached out to you guys again asking for another VA. Nix was super busy and she's doing amazing. So I thought, let's just keep going. So you guys found me Dodge, who is awesome and has given me my time back a little bit. So, which is a huge thing that I needed. And I still need to increase that and still work on that. But a few weeks ago, I was actually able to have time off, which I haven't had time off in years.
Oh, nice. And he's been with you for only a couple of weeks.
Just a few weeks, but I felt so comfortable in having him there, and then the supervisor as well, and the assistance and help and support from Nix as well, that Dodge was able to handle my emails and do some client work and do things like that, so that I could actually, 2 weeks.
I'm like, wait, what? And your emails in 2 weeks? That is amazing. Yep. I love it. This is the power of finding the right person for the right job, right? Yes. I still get shocked sometimes of the power of that, because I know that the one thing that we'd never used to do at the beginning of the business was the personality test. So it was just luck. We're like, you get a VA, we do our best to give you someone with a good experience, but then it was luck. And then we're like, this is not sustainable. We cannot just rely on luck. We need to find a way. So then we've created the personality testing, and honestly, I'm still shocked on how well it works, because we actually introduced you someone else, didn't we? And it didn't work.
Yeah.
No, yes. So tell me about that.
So we had 2 applicants. Yeah. And in the interview process, I just felt I didn't feel a connect with us. And it was possibly, but let's have a look at some others applicants. Yes. And Dodge came out, and the personality test just it worked. And I think, and it's the same thing with Nix as well. It just worked. You guys did a great job of matching 2 personalities that can work together really well, that understand each other. I think that's something that's missing just in business in general. We don't do that, do we? When we're hiring staff, we don't do personality tests or look at how that person might work. And I think that's something that's really stood out to me when you guys did that initially, because I thought, oh, okay, that's something that's really important. And especially from a virtual sense, because you're not sitting in the room next to that person. You're not going to learn everything about them straight away. And so having that personality test, I think it really helps to find the right person. And with both Nix and Dodge, it's meant that I didn't have to, I guess, sit with them for hours on end, training them. They could take the lead straight away, because their personalities worked with my personality, which meant they understood when I needed to be pushed, or when they needed to step back and be brave and make that decision themselves, which I think is all comes down to
I
that
love it.
personality test and being able to match two people
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I absolutely. Look, I've got proof of that. There's VAs that we have met with some clients and there's a disaster but they've got the skills, but it just doesn't work. And then same VAs, different clients, same tasks, and they
Yeah.
just go on fire. So literally, and sometimes like, we get it right 92% of the time, but sometimes we get it wrong.
Yeah.
And those times that we get it wrong, and like, yep, there you go. This is we just missed this part of the personality of the client and we didn't see that. And now that's why it didn't work. So it's really
Yeah.
vital. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me something. What is the biggest surprise about leading a team across different locations?
The biggest surprise, how easy it is, I think. To be honest, yeah,
Yeah.
it's super easy. I mean, I'm all for VAs. That's my business. So,
Yes.
the virtual assistant world is my business. So I back that 100%. But I guess the communication ease as well. I was a bit, how is that going to work? But they communicate really well. They jump on meetings all the time. I thought the time difference might be an issue as well, but it's 100% has worked to a T every day for as long as I've had the VAs. It just works, and having the team behind them as well, like yourself and Joanne and all of the rest of the team, cheerleading for them as well has worked and given them the confidence to work as well as they do with us. So I think it's just worked so well.
I love it. That is so good. I absolutely love to hear success stories. It just fills my heart with happiness because it's like, we make a difference like you do for the NDIS providers, right? We make a
Yeah.
difference in your business, you make a difference in their business, and it's a ripple effect of success everywhere, which it's so
Yeah.
good, right? I love
Yeah.
it.
I actually
So,
had
yeah.
one of my clients reach out to me the other day, and I was kind of introducing her to my VAs, and her comment was, "I love that my VA has a VA." She said it's awesome.
It's
So
so
I
true,
thought that
right?
was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Lauren, that is fantastic. So tell me something like what is the biggest challenge? There must have been a challenge hiring online, right? There must be something that you were like, that was a little bit different, but this is how I overcome it. Was there anything like that?
Not really. I think there was one hesitation when I brought one of the VAs on to help me with client work. I was a bit unsure of how all of the back end would work in the sense of having them log on to
Mhm.
software and stuff like that. Um,
Security?
yeah,
Mm.
security and not just that, but I know when we onboarded Nix, we had a bit of trouble getting her onto the social medias and stuff. It kept telling me that
Yeah.
people from somewhere else are trying to log on and they'd kick her off. But
Mm.
we got to the bottom of that, and the way we fixed that was getting a VPN,
Mhm.
and that has fixed everything. And so we don't have any trouble anymore. They're both able to log on to my software, my client software, help
Yes.
out with client work. And so that was really easy. I reached out to their supervisor, Joanne, and she even gave me suggestions of the VPN and companies. And so everyone was super helpful, and we got it implemented straight away.
Love it. That's fantastic. And so this is one of the things that people tell me a lot. They say, "Oh, Francesca, I don't know if I want to hire overseas, but about the security, passwords, like how do you handle that?" What would you say to that question?
We have a password server, so we use LastPass.
Hmm.
And when I share the logins with the team, it's all secure. They don't see the passwords or anything like that. It's just through LastPass. So they sign up to LastPass, and I just share them through there. So it's all secure. It's all safe. Yeah, we've had no issues.
I love it. That is so cool. So if what about culture are you wishing to have in your team that could make a difference in your business and in their lives?
Um, Look, I think a positive workplace culture is massive. Like, I've actually worked in a lot of places that haven't had that. They've claimed to have that, but they don't have that. And it's been
Yes,
really
I
toxic.
agree.
Yeah. And that's such a toxic environment. I know so many people at the moment that are working in such toxic environments, and that's just not what I'm about. I want everyone to be able to work together to collaborate with each other, you know, and understand what we are doing and the bigger picture, not just I'm entering this data for somebody, but that by entering that data for somebody, you're actually helping an NDIS participant to have the services that they require to live their life, you know, and my team know that, and they work together and they collaborate just as well, and like they own the business, you know. It's not just a job. They're not just tapping keys. They understand that they're helping people.
It's so beautiful when you see your team celebrating the wins and
Yeah.
celebrating. That's like heartwarming. Like it's like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, when you see them happy. Like I do a lot of meetings with my team about you guys, about my clients, and they're telling me, oh my gosh, Loren had a win, and we're all like celebrating, and it's so beautiful to see your team as passionate as we are about our
Yeah.
business, which is amazing. So
I
if
love
someone is
that.
listening. Yeah. If someone is listening to this and they're on the fence or going, I've been thinking about hiring, but maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll do it next year. Maybe I'll do it next financial year. And they just keep pushing it forward because usually there's some fears, right? What would you say to them?
Yeah. Do it. 100% do it. The only way you will move forward is to step away a little bit and get help. And like you said, stay in your lane, because I could not be here without my VAs, because I don't know social media. I don't know website. And they've got all of the advice. I wouldn't have been able to go on a holiday, you know, if I didn't have someone checking my emails. And I've been like that for 2 years. You know,
And what is the consequence of that, right? As business owners working 24/7, not going on holiday, is this business
burnout,
is gonna die? Yeah.
burnout, and not being able to offer the clients what you've said, because you're burnt out, because you don't
Yes.
have, if you're continuously working, you know, till 2:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
you know, you might get the work done, but it's not to the level that your clients deserve, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important, having I guess those breaks, having the security of knowing those people are behind you and are going to allow you to take that break by filling in and doing all of this work that
Yeah.
you normally do, and do it with confidence as well. You know,
Yeah.
that's the big thing. And knowing that they have their supervisors and you guys all helping them as well. You're not getting just one person, you're getting a company behind them, basically.
I love it. That is so cool. Lauren, are you coming to conference next year, Level Up Conference?
I believe so. I believe so.
Yay!
Yes, I'm
Oh,
looking
that
forward.
is so exciting. So I get to meet you face to face. That's
Yes,
so cool.
yes, absolutely.
And you get to meet Joanne face to face.
Yes.
Joanne is going to be here. Yeah.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Love Joanne. Thank you, Joanne.
We do a yearly conference for all our clients in Brisbane, and so excited that Lauren is coming
Yeah,
along,
that'd
which
be
is
so
really
good.
cool. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be great. And you know there is awards at the conference as well. So you
Yeah,
and your
wow.
team can win. You can win a business award as a CEO. They
Yeah.
have to vote for you. So we're starting all of that now. But you also can vote for your VA to become a business a VA unicorn of the year of 2025 financial year. Are you gonna do that?
Love it. Oh, 100%. Love
Yeah.
that. We got to
Yeah.
win. We got to win, my team.
Yeah, so that's why I was really excited. So make sure that Joanne, please make sure that you send the forms to Lauren and her VA so they can start on the awards,
please.
because we would love for you to be the finalist, and then you'll be on stage with me and we'll do exactly what you just did here on stage. How cool is that?
No.
It would be cool. All right, Lauren, thank you so much for your time. If someone is watching this and they're like, wait, what does Lauren do? I need it as a business. Where they can find you, where they can reach you, and how you can help?
Yep. Allied Admin Partners online. We've got a website. We're on Facebook, Instagram as well. And send me an inquiry form. Would be so happy to help you out. Do any of your admin or NDIS compliance.
I love it. Thank you so much, Lauren. Everybody reach out to Lauren if you are in the NDIS and need any help at all. And if you need a VA and you're not in the NDIS, then come to us and we can help you have the same success that Lauren has been having.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem, guys. Thank you.
See you, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this amazing podcast. Now, if you enjoyed this, you're definitely going to love my Facebook group where I've got over 11,000 people in it, and they're all business owners successful like you. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge, and in there I do classes every week, and I get to interview my clients and I get to teach you all the things that I've done to get my business to 100K plus a month. So I look forward to have you in there. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge Facebook group in Facebook. I look forward to see you there. Ciao.